What? You whore! Let me love you, goddammit!
Hey, we're StoryFNDM, and we're finally back with Camp. Time to finish the first season. What? I was trying to sound excited.
That did not come across.
This is called Order of the Sparrow.
Now, is it supposed to be like...
I assume Order of the Arrow.
Oh. I was going to say, is it like Order of the Phoenix? We've watched too much Harry Potter lately.
We have.
We didn't bring it back.
I know,
We
I
would've
forgot.
loved to do.
I like thought of that like when I was sitting there like... Anyway.
You forgot of what? What? Oh.
It took him like forever.
I know, right?
He was
It's like
staring at
literally
it.
right there.
This was returning for in-laws. Well, my in-laws. Her parents.
He's gonna like just like toss it
Yeah,
inside like it's ours.
Using their freaking movie and shit.
It's like not our
Anyway,
movie. And he's like,
before we get into Camp, really quick, I don't know if we mentioned in previous Camp videos because I'm not sure. Probably have. We're trying to get some more subscribers. So, to do so, yes, we're doing a subscriber drive. When we hit 250 subscribers, we're going to release a video that is called Poop Cookies. It's called Poop Cookies. Already filmed, edited, uploaded. It's got a thumbnail. It's got some cookies and poop.
Aesop's Fables by Brandy.
Anyway, if you're grossed out right now, I understand. But it's a funny story. You guys should really hear it. And we'll also give you the sequel.
Them being grossed out.
Well, because it's poop and cookies. Of course that's gross.
but now they're gonna be grossed out. And people who weren't grossed out are gonna be grossed out.
Well,
Yeah, you put it in their heads.
Mm-hmm.
Subliminal messaging.
but you're also curious. Yes, I know. I understand. The point is, we will do the sequel, which
I'm not
is
curious.
Poop Cookies 2, Dropping Trout. You're the fault behind all of this.
I'm not curious.
I feel like it's unfair that we're like making fun of something that was very informative and very educational, and you have had some pretty bad stories.
Well,
So
we
why
can
are
tell.
we offering mine? Like, as if it's like
Yours aren't
Poop.
yours aren't analogies and stories.
Cookie.
Yours are tangents. Can think of
Anyway.
the word for a second.
We're going to go ahead and get into Camp.
exceedingly long tangents.
I thought of rants and then I thought of
That's why I
tyrants.
get bored
and then I
and do
was
poop
like, oh yeah,
cookies.
tangent.
So that's why. That's why poop cookies happen. So technically, you're the blame behind this.
Yep.
Let's just watch.
Free of charge.
Why the hell are we up this early? Camp Campbell campers!
Oh yeah, it's Order of the Arrow.
How? Why?
Place I know that's tucked away, a place where you and I can stay, where we can go
Did you
to
do
laugh
Order
and
of the
play
Arrow?
and have adventures every day.
I have a Brotherhood.
Sounds hard to
My
believe,
brother's
but guys
good.
and gals, it's true.
Actually, I know I have to do that. I don't know if they're good.
I feel like because Brother's so easy. Ordeal's the one that sucks. That's why you have to not talk for 24 hours. Sleep outside.
God, David was probably like about to die, not being able to talk for 24 hours. Can you imagine David not talking for 24 hours? I can't even imagine 24 seconds. That kind of hurt.
Sort of your
I am
words.
sure you must be wondering who we are,
Yeah.
but have no fear.
David, what the fuck are you doing?
I am
Yeah,
not
David.
David. Though, if he
Yeah,
were here,
David.
he would tell you to mind your language. I am Chief Squatting Bear.
Gwen?
How?
Why is David dressed like a turkey?
Because he's fucking David, Nikki. You've been here long enough to figure that out.
Gwen, don't break character. And I'm not a turkey, I'm an Indian chief.
Like Max?
What? No, like the Cherokees, you know.
Wow, that is racist.
Silence! Do your thing.
Right. We represent the Order of the Sparrow. a secret society
is.
that gathers
Oh, I
only
know
to
it is.
honor the most
Just
worthy
about
of
everyone
campers.
in Boy Scouts.
Well, then what are
is
you
white.
doing here?
I know.
Look, guys, the Order's been around since I was a camper. It's a huge honor, and it's really cool.
I'll believe that when I see it.
Oh, you will, Max. Because today, you will all be given the chance to prove your worth.
Do we have to?
No, but... Wait, never mind, it's mandatory! But those of you who are accepted into the Order will receive the ultimate prize.
Huh? There's a prize? What is it?
Tell us now,
A
Turkey Man.
ridiculous sash and a
what
medal.
prize?
There you go.
All will be
You already got
revealed
medals?
with
We
the
just got
setting of the
sashes.
sun, Sister Gwen. So, shall we
And
begin?
patches. Yeah, the one that hung off your one button.
Well, this is stupid.
Seriously, do good every day? It's just bad grammar.
I think
Love
it's
thy
do
nature.
good, like a superhero.
I could be the hero this camp deserves.
I can be nice. I'm the nicest.
Great, because you all have until sundown to convince me.
Love thy nature.
David, you know me. You know I love nature. You know if I could, I would have babies with nature. So do I get my prize now?
Calm down, Nikki.
Step off! May I help you up, David?
Nerf, that was...
A very kind gesture, I know. So can my prize be cigarettes?
You sure this will work?
Yes? Harrison!
Oh, Neris, you clumsy fool. Never fear. I shall save you out of the kindness of my cold heart. Ah!
Gwen!
You're not gonna see them yourself?
David, please. Allow me to assist you with the consumption of your sandwich. There we are. All chewed up for you. Here comes the Zeppelin!
Resistance is futile, Turkey Man.
What in the...
Hey, David. Like what I've done with the place?
What did you do to the camp?
I claimed it. The floors were covered in dirt.
That's because it's the forest!
I know. I really did some good today. So for my prize, I was thinking of a Broadway deal.
Preston, put it all back, now, please!
But I'm on it.
I'll take my hover boots now.
David, witness me. Witness my love for nature.
Whore! Let me love you, goddammit! This doesn't count, David. They don't actually care.
What do you mean? Of course they do, look at them!
No, they're just doing all of this because they think they'll get something awesome.
A little motivation never hurt anyone.
Until they find out there is no prize.
Of course there's a prize. It's a great prize.
Money.
No,
A new pony, a motorcycle, an electron microscope.
no, it's better than all of that. It's symbolic and beautiful.
Is it a job well done? Because that's a fucking cop-out, David.
It's a bonfire!
What?
What?
Yeah,
A bonfire!
that's literally
A
what it is.
bonfire.
I know.
Yes! It's the highest honor. The fire is lit with a flaming arrow signifying...
Wait. We don't actually get anything?
I mean, of course you do. Everyone gets their own sash, like this.
But it's so ugly.
Well,
David, is this seriously?
We have that shit
Yeah,
downstairs.
David.
I know.
okay, you guys just aren't seeing it. I'm telling you, this is amazing. The big fire, there's music, a ceremony. Oh, and the passing of the staff. The chief chooses a new member to carry his staff and lead the new generation of sparrows.
So one of us gets a stick?
It's an ancient staff!
This is a train wreck.
No, wait, I'll show you. Let me just get it lit.
Let it go.
No, I can still light it. You'll see.
I can't believe I fridged a platypus for this.
Come on, kids.
Guys, wait! I've almost got it, I'm sure.
Well, David, you were right. This is amazing.
If I could just show you.
Do you really think a big campfire and some outdated, honestly kind of racist tradition is going to make anyone care about anything? No one gives a shit, David. Nobody wants to be here. God, it's like you live in this stupid make-believe world where everything's great. The universe doesn't work that way, idiot. Just look around. That's what I've been trying to show you since day one.
I think David's gonna leave.
Life sucks, and we live in a world of desensitized, apathetic assholes. Why don't you just get with the program and stop giving a shit?
You're right.
What?
Times have changed, whether I like it or not. The campers don't care. Gwen doesn't care.
Yep.
Even the founder of this place has better things to do. That's why I'll never stop trying. Because somebody fucking has to.
Wow.
David,
go back to your tent, Max. You'll just catch a cold. Oh, give me a break!
David!
Wow.
Huh?
David!
Oh my gosh! You all look perfect!
And it's all thanks to your guidance, David.
Let us rejoice.
This didn't happen.
David, I am the spirit of the Order of the Sparrow.
Hit his head.
Thank you for showing the children the joy of camping, nature, and life. Also, hey, I'm your real father.
Oh, thank you, Spirit. This is all just so incredible. I feel like I'm dreaming.
That's because you are, idiot.
What?
David. David? David, can you hear me?
Gwen?
Wake up, Buttercup!
Nikki, no more arrows!
You can't control me, White Devil!
You're all dressed up as
Indians, just like you said.
We designed the outfits ourselves.
Do you love them? I love them!
But why?
All right, I fixed it. Everybody hurry up and... Oh, shit, he's awake.
Max? Did you...
Do not look too deeply into this! You suck. This world sucks. And one day we're all gonna die and none of it will matter. But if we didn't do this, I'm pretty sure you'd kill yourself or something.
Oh, Max.
Or shoot up the camp. I don't know, it was a possibility.
Thank you.
Whatever, just take your stupid stick.
Aww, lucky.
It is kind of nice.
There's a place I know that's tucked away. A place where you and I can stay. Where we can go to laugh and play. And have adventures every day. I know it sounds hard to believe. But guys and gals, it's true.
Hey, Max. How'd you start a fire with wet wood, anyway?
I'm not an idiot, David. I used gasoline.
Wait, what?
Do it again! Do it again!
Camp Campbell is the place for me and you.
Somebody gotta keep the fire burning. Upgraded while these haters stuck in prior versions. Out.
Look, I didn't do Order of the Arrow, obviously, because I'm not a dude, but I'm pretty sure women could do it too.
I don't think so, because...
Yeah, because one of the female leaders did it.
Oh, yeah, I guess some of the parents can.
But I still got to go to a bonfire, so... It wasn't that special! Sorry.
I was at multiple bonfires for this stupid shit. Like...
Julius, this is the moment where you thank me for never sticking you in Boy Scouts.
Well,
and when we did go, you lasted all of like 2 meetings, and I tripped a kid.
No, he lasted
I'm pretty sure
more than 2. He had like 3 or 4. He lasted to the regatta, and then it was like bullshit boat racing stuff. I remember when
I'm sorry. You
I had to go through.
Kids, I'm a triple. I regret nothing.
Oh, and I remember when I went through with the whole Order of the Arrow thing. Had the ceremony, the end of the ceremony, they were like, "We're now blood brothers." And everyone they had to cut everyone's hand with a knife. But they used a real fucking knife, and so when they did it, they scratched my hand, like not deep enough to cut, but I could feel the blade, and I didn't see them put the little red thing. And so then I did this. I felt the blade. I looked down. I was starting to red everywhere. And I was like, "Oh my gosh!" So I was trying to do the thing. I'm like, "Oh, I feel like I'm gonna pass out because they just fucking cut my hand." Because then again, I was like 14 at the time, so I was an idiot. And you remember being an idiot at 14, right? You remember being an idiot at 14, right?
No. I grew up ridiculously fast.
You could just go yeah for the joke?
No.
So
That's
yeah.
a you thing.
The OA is actually, yeah, a lot of Boy Scouts kind of is racist when you think about it. Pretty much a bunch of white guys who sort of stole
there were a few people
Indian
in
culture.
There were a few people in our troop who actually, like, had
Native American ancestors, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that number was like 2.
I was in.
That number was like 2.
Well, I don't think it was anyone that either, because I was in 2 different troops that had any Native American ancestry in them. And stuff like the Order of the Arrow and stuff.
That doesn't mean Boy Scout tradition isn't racist, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's kind of like...
They literally had me dress up as an eagle for one of their, like, dances.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. That
and
was
Order of the Arrow, they did dress up as Indians.
I think I have a picture of it downstairs somewhere.
I remember... So, with it for... I don't know how you guys did it.
You should have brought up your little sash and, like, worn it. Been all proud, been like...
I'm not proud.
You
during this episode.
Yeah, but you're talking about you're an Eagle Scout, you know.
I am an Eagle Scout, but it doesn't give me jack shit.
Your little friggin' sash.
The sash has nothing to do with Eagle Scout.
A bunch of people legit back in the day used to put it on their resume. I bet you did. I bet when you went to get your first job, you fucking put it there, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I wouldn't do it now. Because that was the selling point. That's what they tell you. You guys should be Eagle Scouts. Eagle Scouts get hired. It was like, oh, they're an Eagle Scout. Anyone out there who's a Boy Scouts who's watching this, they don't care. Employers don't care for Eagle Scouts.
You lived in the suburbs, so they probably didn't give a shit. Out here, they're like...
No, they didn't give a shit where I came from either.
They're like, the fuck is this shit?
They didn't give a shit where I came from. But anyway, speaking of how OA is racist...
I was like, you put it on your resume, didn't you? You asshole, you put it there.
So... I don't know how you guys did OA in your troop here in the city.
And he was like, yeah, I actually did.
But in the troops I was a part of...
He lied and said no.
I know, right?
Why would I lie? The troops I was a part of. So they did the OA thing, like you vote in the spring, who'd be an OA, or end of spring, and then you go to summer camp, and that's where they pick out the kids for OA. And they had everyone stand around a campfire. And then... you'd have like 5 adults dressed as Indians, and they'd have the drums going, and they'd be doing the chant, and they go around the circle, they'd stop and be like, you have been chosen. But, as a kid, you don't think to yourself, man, this is really fucking racist. But as a grown up, you're like, damn, this is really fucking racist. And it's like, they're doing the whole, hi, how are you? They weren't doing that, but they're basically doing the same idea. Those same kind of noises, and they'd stop.
Video just got flagged for racism.
But it is. It's a racist thing. But that's what they were acting like.
You literally did the thing. You literally did the thing.
Okay, if you're Native American and you're watching this, you understand, right? I'm not saying that's okay. I'm saying it's not okay.
You put it on his resume. I'm sorry. I started working when I was like 13. So my resume had actual work experience. Not fucking Boy Scouts.
My resume also had work experience.
I was an Eagle Scout.
Look. My resume, when I got my first, real job, did have work experience on it. My resume, when I got my first, real job, did have work experience on it. My resume, when I got my first, real job, did have work experience on it. My resume, when I got my first, real job, did have work experience on it. My resume, when I got my first, real job, did have work experience on it. It did. All right. You kind of bullshit work experience, but it had work experience.
Eagle Scout.
No. It had the home modeling company.
An Eagle Scout.
I've never once said that in my life. It had the work.
The voice.
It had. My parents had their own little home remodeling company where they were remodeling a house. They had that on there, and then in college I did work study.
I worked for my mommy and daddy, and I'm an Eagle Scout.
And in college I did work study where I sat at the front desk of the reception hall.
I was an Eagle Scout.
And he worked for his mommy and daddy.
You want to know where I got my first job?
For my mommy and daddy.
I made a joke about this. No, the only reason I got hired for my first job, and I'll honest what it is because I went to a little Blockbuster, and he was like, I want you to pitch me a rental. Like, give me a movie. I don't know what to watch. You're going to tell me what to do. So I was like, oh, what do you like? I like superheroes. I'm like, oh, have you seen the new Batman? And he's like, is it good? I'm like, yeah, it's a lot better than the old Batman. A lot of action. It's more realistic. This isn't George Clooney with a nipple suit going on. And the guy was really starting and that's when I knew I had the job. You remember my old manager. You remember my old manager. You wouldn't go to his store because he creeped you out. That was an accurate laugh, and you know it.
I tried to block out that part of my memory.
Well, you remember him.
They all did stupid shit like that because the interview I had at Blockbuster consisted of her having me upsell her candy. Like, I legit had to stand there and, had to upsell her candy. And she stuck me with, the shittiest candy. It was, Mike and Ike or some shit. And I was
I like Mike and Ike.
I like Mike and Ike, but how the fuck do you convince someone to buy Mike and Ike?
Hey.
Especially when they say, well, I'm not really in the mood for candy. I was like, you know what you can do? You can freeze it.
I never even
I don't know why I even said you could freeze it. But it sold her. Yeah.
I upselling was
I
just...
can talk about bullshit for the longest.
If someone brought up a partial for combo, you were just like... Dude.
It wasn't a combo. She legit had me pretend to sell her a box of candy.
It wasn't even the combo? We used to do combo all the time.
It was not a combo. She legit made me sell her a box of candy. I literally said box of candy.
You don't remember the training they gave us?
Yeah,
on
the 2
for
for $3 and all that other shit. But no, she literally just had me upsell a box of candy.
Why a box of candy?
I don't know. Everybody else got to do rentals and shit. She was one of the worst bosses I ever had though. So.
Okay.
She was convinced I was going to steal her job the second time I went to work for her.
You basically did.
It's not my fault. She sucked.
She's a terrible manager. She's always going to steal her job. You did steal her job. Well, that's besides the point. She still thought I was going to. I wasn't considering it until she treated me like that. And I was like, you know what? Fine, bitch. Your job is mine.
Treat your employees better.
Anyway. All these tangents aside. All these tangents aside. That was the season finale. If you guys liked our content.
If you liked our content, I am an Eagle Scout.
I am an Eagle Scout.
Put the chin in the mouth. I am an Eagle Scout. That's what you sound like.
It sounds like a Batman voice almost.
I'm Batman. I'm an Eagle Scout. In the night.
Somehow that was so much worse.
Well, my voice was more like a I am an Eagle Scout is what he's doing over here.
You Davided it up.
God, I feel bad for David in this episode. And that David would feel bad for me. If you like our content, comment, subscribe. To subscribe, get you poop cookies.
I don't
we
know.
have a
You
Twitter, we have a
got
Facebook.
A girl in your life. He clearly doesn't. Should he feel bad for you?
Let's be honest here. You're basically Gwen. So we obviously know what happens in their relationship. They met at work. They ended up being together.
I didn't want to meet you at work.
Yes, I know. That's a story we'll tell another day too. Your love of your life doesn't even want you to be hired.
It's
See you guys
because
next
you're an Eagle Scout.
He's an Eagle Scout.